Have you ever looked in the mirror and been unhappy with what you see?
Every day since I decided to pursue bodybuilding.
Body dysmorphia.
Dysmorphia.
Body dysmorphia.
It's real.
Fat gas in me.
Body.
Body dysmorphia is a mental health condition where a person spends a lot of time obsessing over flaws in their appearance, but these flaws are often unnoticeable to others. I'll uncover the reality of body dysmorphia, how we can combat this issue, and also how I myself have fallen victim to body dysmorphia for my entire life. And the one place I knew where to start was Venice Beach, Los Angeles, the place where everyone cares about their looks a little too much. The first thing I wanted to gauge was how many people here actually have body dysmorphia. I am here with
Vincent.
Doug. Liam. Ewan.
I'm just gonna call him Mr. Bodybuilder. Do you have body dysmorphia?
I do.
For sure.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably everyone like in the gym has.
It's pretty common, yeah, but 99% of the bodybuilders have it.
Don't even know what it is.
Do you ever look in the mirror?
All the time.
Are you happy with what you see?
Basically, yeah.
I mean, dude, how old are you?
I turned 72 this last Monday.
Can we get a flex really quick? Come on, give me something. Give me. Oh, dude.
No.
No.
1,000%.
I do.
Yeah, I actually did. When I was actually sent to the hospital for anorexia, and it's 100% a real thing. And I think that it affects too many people at a young age.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
17. If you don't mind me asking, when did all that happen?
2 years ago this time.
And is it still a battle for you?
Sometimes it can be. I guess a way to put it is kind of like if someone's in the driver's seat or like backseat driving, that's sometimes how it'll feel. Like someone's telling you like, yo, you shouldn't do that.
Okay. Out of the dozens of people that I've asked, about 90% of them said that they have body dysmorphia. But this raises the question, why? Okay, what do you think has caused your body dysmorphia?
Started lifting. The more progress you get, the more body dysmorphia you get.
You think so?
Yeah, I think.
I mean, to be honest, seeing social media, it's not the greatest. I mean, I think that's the obvious though. A lot of the times, man, it's just seeing, people like you.
No!
No, not in a bad way.
Okay, good.
It should be a motivational thing, honestly.
I feel like this day and age, you can't detach yourself from social media, so you're always going to see it, and it's just what you choose to let influence you.
If social media seems to be the leading cause of body dysmorphia, then I wanted to ask these gym bros, what do they think about the most popular fitness influencers' physiques? Speaking of social media, I want to show you guys social media stars. I want you to tell me what you think about their body. Okay, what do you think of Larry Wheels' physique?
I think that's amazing.
I mean, iconic.
What do you think of Lean Beef Patty's physique?
Yeah. She's a 10. That's a 10. Like, what?
I'm gonna go hit triceps actually. Nah, she got it.
She motivated you?
Yeah, you're doing your
What do you think about Alex Eubanks' physique?
You gotta come clean about the PEDs.
Are you calling Alex Eubank out right now? What about you?
Yeah.
So seeing these bodybuilders, how does it make you feel about your body?
I mean, honestly, I'm young. I feel good. I like where I'm at myself. So strive to get greater and just, keep going to the gym, keep putting in that work, and eventually you'll get to their point as well.
So would you say that seeing these celebrities and all these influencers' physiques would motivate you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because that just looks like time and effort. I mean, like 6 to 10 years of time, but yeah, it looks like he's just been building that.
It does motivate me, especially the natty bodybuilders, because the natty bodybuilders, there's a lot of people that look great out there that are natural, and I want to continue to strive to be like those guys when I'm older.
Besides calling out some of the industry's biggest fake natties, Alex Eubank. I'm kidding, guys. Or am I? I think it's time to talk to the people who are supposedly causing this issue, the influencers themselves, and see what they think about their bodies. I am here with Eric Janicki.
Jenna Gary.
Leave Patty.
Joey Swole.
Joey Swole. Joey Small? Depends on how you're feeling. So let me ask you this. Have you ever dealt with body dysmorphia yourself?
Absolutely.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I feel like everyone has.
1,000%, man.
Yes, all the time, every day in, day out.
Do you ever look in the mirror and feel unhappy or dissatisfied with how you look?
Less so now than I used to.
Yes, sometimes I'll look in the mirror and be like, whoa, I don't know who that person is, and they're deformed.
It's purely hate. Just no love, just all hate. And I think that like when I get to a certain point, just like anybody else, you start looking at yourself like, oh, it's not enough. and that's me 100% of the time.
Do you think being on social media as an influencer gives you pressure to have to improve your physique or look a certain way?
Yeah, but I like that pressure. Personally, me. I like the pressure of knowing that people are watching. Motivating others is what motivates me.
What you see every day is not necessarily the progress, the advancement in your physique that other people see that don't see you every single day. So I think it's tough.
These responses made me wonder that if social media is the problem in the eyes of the audience, then what's the problem in the eyes of the influencers? What do you think is causing the body dysmorphia for you?
I definitely think it's just like a gym thing in general.
I think part of it is like looking at others, right? And just not being content with your own body.
Looking at all these other girls online like, damn, I need to look like that. It's not reality, you know? Like, you don't have to have big lips, big boobs, big butt. Like, and then I'm like, oh, but I didn't need to do more cardio because my waist isn't thin enough. Like, it's just, you know, it's like an ongoing cycle. But I've like learned to be better with that for sure. And just like be okay with myself and my body and like understanding that also everyone's genetics are different.
When you put yourself as this person online, that's what you're like subconsciously programming every single day, is that I look like this.
A lot of them talked about how social media was harming their self-image. However, some of them looked more deeply into themselves, and here's what they had to say.
You have to be in love with every phase, because if his grass is always greener, like, oh, when you're like big and you want to be shredded, and then you're shredded and you wish you were bigger again, you're never gonna be happy, right? You're just like this constant cycle of just like dissatisfaction with where you are like currently. So I would just say embrace whatever phase you're in. So if you're getting lean, yeah, you're gonna be a little bit more flat. Your training intensity is probably not gonna be as high, you're not gonna be as strong, but like that's something I've just started to embrace.
It just wouldn't be right to be like, oh my God, my physique, because it's not. But I do see myself not in the best light sometimes.
Does bodybuilding increase body dysmorphia? That's the real question. What is your opinion on competitive bodybuilding? Do you think that brings out any sort of self-image problems?
I think it definitely can, and I don't think everybody can handle it. I personally am not a competitive bodybuilder, because I don't know if I could handle it.
Especially once you've gotten like show lean at least once, then it's just like, if I'm not that lean, then I'm fat. And then you're always comparing yourself to that look. And then when you're coming back down, you're like, please let me be like more muscular than last time. So be successful in the sport, you almost have to be a little hypercritical and want to go and be better every day.
As someone who does social media as a career and also has competed in 2 bodybuilding shows, I can easily add to this discussion. During my last competition prep, I did not realize how bad my body dysmorphia was until after the show. My mind and the mirror were playing different games, and they were on different pages. I did not see the reality of my body whatsoever. And one of the biggest struggles that I had after my competition was being so fearful of getting fat. I thought that if I ate one cookie or I did anything off diet, I was going to immediately just get fat. And it's so ridiculous to think that way, but that's the way my mind worked. I 100% had an eating disorder during this time, and it's like a struggle that I've dealt with since I was 15 when I first began bodybuilding, but it definitely amplified from competing. It took my body dysmorphia and struggles with food to the next level. It also trickled into my life, affecting that and also affecting my relationships drastically. And here's the brutal truth from my fiance.
I mean, when you're prepping for bodybuilding, so I feel like it's probably brutal on most people's relationships.
100%.
Because you are not in a normal state of mind. You are literally just grumpy like 24/7.
After realizing how serious bodybuilding is and the mental effects it can have on somebody that can't handle bodybuilding prep properly, a friend that has struggled so drastically with body dysmorphia that he has quit bodybuilding altogether. Mr. Larry Wheels, Mr. Badass, I've heard you made some changes and they stem from body dysmorphia, but I want you to tell your story about this. When you first started lifting and getting into everything, did you originally have the thought of becoming a competitive bodybuilder?
I did very briefly, because once I learned that you have to have like a 24/7 lifestyle dedicated to the craft, I couldn't see myself sustaining that very long, especially at 17. And not to mention, I didn't care much for the posing. I didn't want to be a mass monster. I was pretty happy with the way I was built. Fast forward now to last year, and I decided to pursue bodybuilding, and I didn't realize how toxic it can be for your mindset, because you're hyper focusing on all of your flaws.
100%.
And it was taking a toll on the people around me now because I'm like a Debbie Downer. I'm like, oh, my calves are small, my tricep insertions aren't great, they're not rounded up, I'm not gonna be a good competitive pro bodybuilder. And I became very negative about my body, which I never was in my life before. I was never negative about anything in my body.
You were obsessed with looking in the mirror, which I understood, obviously, because you were like prepping for a show, which is everything is about your body.
And how I look. And it was really controlling my mind.
I always only had small calves. I didn't care. It didn't matter. I was pursuing strength. I was trying to be strong. It didn't matter how big my calves were, how round my triceps were. But as a bodybuilder, all that matters. It's very important.
So once you got into bodybuilding, the body dysmorphia kind of kicked in?
Oh yeah, so the deeper I got into it, the worse it got.
You told me you were getting really, really bad and obsessive about this food stuff and how I looked at my body. And we came to the conclusion that I might need therapy. And when that reality hit, what was your final decision?
Well, I pulled the plug a couple weeks ago. The body dysmorphia was really bad, right? It was just getting worse. It was only gonna get worse, especially when I'm not winning. And then it starts to sink in like, this is, like, where's this gonna go? Truthfully, there's not much on the other side of it, even if I were to win shows, besides maybe some more recognition from the bodybuilding community, but I can do that making content without sacrificing my health and ultimately my marriage, right? I have a happy marriage, but when I'm taking things like trend, it turns me into like a paranoid, anxious person that's not who I am, and it's a drain on my relationship.
You were always tired, you were always in a bad mood because you were literally like starving, basically.
But now we enjoy our Chick-fil-A dates, our real Pepsis. Would you say bodybuilding's toxic?
I think it's toxic, yeah. Like, can I put myself through that again? One time, like the bucket list, yes, I'm glad I did it. I got to experience what that's like. Fully committing, you know what that's like now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And you don't regret the experience.
No, not at all.
It was certainly worth the experience, but I don't ever want to do it again.
I low-key feel the same, bro. I'm not kidding. I'm like, I don't know if I have it in me to do it again.
No.
It's time to get to the bottom of this. How do we prevent body dysmorphia? But first, I need to figure out the relationship between competitive bodybuilding and body dysmorphia. In order to find out, I will be interviewing two experts. Meet Dr. Mike Israetel, a doctor, an exercise scientist, and a competitive bodybuilder. Mr. Handsome.
Oof.
You don't like that?
It's just not true, but I do appreciate the compliment.
Okay. Jared Feather, an IFBB pro bodybuilder and exercise coach in the world of bodybuilding. As light as a feather, apparently. As you are an active bodybuilding competitor, do you have body dysmorphia?
Do I have elements of dealing with my body image in a certain way that's maybe a little bit unique and maybe not the average person? Definitely.
Like right now, I'm looking at myself on camera and I'm thinking I look small. If you have a coach, you're willing to go through extreme changes in body fat, extreme changes in how full your muscles look, so when you're dieting down, and you're able to stick to a plan without it impacting your psychology a ton, you don't have it to a terrible degree.
Do steroids cause body dysmorphia?
Steroids, in some cases, can increase the expression magnitude and probability of body dysmorphia. There are a couple of mechanisms I can talk about, if that's okay, as to how that might happen.
Yeah, I'd love to know.
One of them is when you start using steroids, you typically don't use it in isolation. You're kind of in a gym culture, is just to fit into that new band of gym bro friends that they have, or competitor friends. And then you're like a little fish in a big pond. Another mechanism by which body dysmorphia can get exacerbated with steroid use, they can 100% give you a new standard. And you love that standard, but you can't be on high doses all the time unless you want to, clock out real early. And so when you come down off of steroids to smaller doses, your body's going to look not as good as it could. I'm actually in the process right now of kind of unfolding my bodybuilding career. I've just competed recently, probably my last competition for some time. I'm about to get significantly smaller. That's gonna hit me, bro. It's gonna hit me 100%.
Do you think that being a competitive bodybuilder can bring out body dysmorphia?
Body dysmorphia in general as a whole category? What? Absolutely. I think less in the musculature realm.
But the problem with bodybuilding competition is that you actually can't see your body at all when you're pumping up, when you're standing in line, and when you're on stage. You see other people's, and everyone looks really impressive. And a lot of times you don't have an understanding of how impressive you look because you just haven't seen yourself for that long in your best shape because you've never been in your best shape before. And you look at these other guys and you're like, man, this guy's gonna toast me. And that might be true, or it might not be true. And so if some people that are a bit more negatively tinted, they can take that negative tint and get a lot more self-doubt and kind of anxiety about, oh boy, is this really gonna come together for me? Whereas other people, it's this beautiful journey of like, man, my body's changing every other day. I love it. To be completely honest, the people that see it more positively and experience it more positively are the best bodybuilders in the world, and they just love the sport, and that's how you do bodybuilding.
The day I began my fitness journey when I was 15 years old is the day that I decided I will never be happy with the way I look, basically ever. Every single year I would gain muscle, but it was never enough. I always wanted more, and then I'd gain more muscle, and it was still not enough. It was a never-ending cycle, and it drove me insane for years.
So what can we do to fight these internal battles then?
I developed a little nickname for this sort of thing. We call it time in the sun. That if you can really absorb your time in the sun, really have a lot of positive self-talk and affirmation about how much your body's changing and how great it is, how much you like it, at some point it's gonna sink in until people are like, hey, like, do you hate your body even when it's out of shape? You're like, it's all right. I know I don't always get it back into shape, and I think I look cool. I think that's a thing a lot of people can pull off.
Wow. Soak in the sun. I love that. Life is about living, and it's about enjoying as much as you possibly can. If you want to go out and have a beer with your friends and you're over 21, why should you not? You should not be worrying about your body and how you look, thinking that's going to make me look bad tomorrow. We shouldn't have those thoughts. We should be able to hit the gym, have fun, hit PRs, gain muscle, and still hit life PRs, friendship PRs, relationship PRs, and just live life to the absolute fullest. That is my message to you. That is what I want to leave everybody with, and I believe that is my purpose, to show you guys that you can still be jacked and have fun at the gym, but go out and have fun with your friends and not be worried about being less jacked tomorrow.
Stay relentless, baby.
Stay relentless and stay positive, okay?
Oh, and don't forget to use code Jesse on Gymshark.com to get yourself 10% off. And if you can, watch these next videos. Peace.